We set goals because sometimes if we don't set goals, we're not completely sure what we need to stay focused on and what we're doing. We also track goals so we can get points and move up on our badge plan.
And what I try to do is I try to set goals that I know I can complete and then go over them so that I feel accomplished.
We set goals to know what we're gonna do for the day. So we don't just go off and get offset or off track of what we're doing.
But usually you kind of get with your running partner and you just discuss what you're trying to do today. Maybe if you're not feeling as well, you may set lighter goals, and then maybe you did stronger goals yesterday, you completed them so you can have a lighter day today. It depends on the day, really.
I think it's gonna help a lot, especially in the business area, because if you want to get stuff done, then I recommend writing them down.
Setting goals and knowing what you're going to do for the day is very important, because this is a self-directed school, so it's hard to go all over the place. And so setting goals with a friend could be really important and very fun.
Setting daily goals is important because it kind of lets the class know how they can support you. Your running partner is also really important because they can help have your back with your goals and stuff like that. You can also help them out with that stuff too if they need it.
The learners, they meet with their running partners right after our morning launch, and they get together and they say, hey, this week I want to get 3% in con and work on a storytelling badge. So their running partners will hold them accountable. And at the end of the day, they meet back up. Hey, what did you accomplish today? How did your day go? How did you do getting into flow? And they would just help each other, feed off one another.
Goal setting is one of the key ways you can begin to push responsibility onto the individual for their learning. Once they can say, okay, here's the thing I want to do, that thing's been put out into the world, and they can either do it or not. And that gives you something to reflect upon. Okay, you said you wanted to do this, did you do it? Okay, you didn't do it. What kept you from doing it? Next time, what could you do differently to help you do it? Goal setting provides kind of that first step into self-direction that allows conversations about a person's own individual goals, why they matter, and how they can get there.
One of the ways goal setting is going to help a learner 20 years from now is they will have had practice for years setting goals, which means they'll be able to sort of right size their goals. As adults, when we take on a project or we set our own goals, sometimes it's how long is this going to take, or how much of my time or resources am I going to have to invest to make this happen? And in my experience, we get better as we practice more over time, and we're able to scope that out and predict, how long, how much investment, how many resources will be required. Our hope is, and our belief is, that as our learners set these daily goals for themselves, they're going to be able to understand their own capacities and to be able to sort of right size and scope out those goals personally, professionally, in the long term.